Hi there, my name is Larissa, and I am going to be playing Leia, the deadly Romulan assassin on Star Trek Renegades.
That sounds like such an exotic name, Leia.
It's a pretty exotic name, I think so too. I mean, she is a Romulan, so...
Now it almost sounds as
Alien race.
if you know something about the Romulans. Do you have some familiarity with the Star Trek universe?
I do. Of course, I've watched some of the films, and I have watched a little bit of the series, the original series.
Oh, good.
With William Shatner.
Right.
And, so I have a little bit of a background on it. I know that they're essentially a full alien race, but they share a common ancestry with Vulcans. So that, that part of it. They err on the side of being a little bit more antagonistic and kind of evil, I guess.
Well, great. No, that's awesome. It sounds like you're quite prepared for the role. Now, are you prepared to be in prosthetic makeup?
I am ready. I've been prepping for it all week.
What now? How does one?
On prosthetic makeup.
How does one prep for? Like, have you done? And I don't know, like, is it like a full face appliance? Is it forehead? Is it ears? What does it look like?
I will be getting a full prosthetic, a mold of my ears, and then be adding a tip to the ears that will give me the Vulcan and Romulan quality. And then, I believe historically the Romulans also had a very protruding forehead where the V is visible. And I think that we'll have a little bit of that in this one as well. So.
Does that mean they're going to have to make a mold of your face?
My face? They're making a mold.
Mold your face.
Mold in my face. No, they'll be making a mold, I think, just tracing my forehead.
Okay.
So, not the full face.
Okay.
Molding, which could be interesting. You could end up with some, interesting higher cheekbones, or maybe like a longer chin.
That'd be kind of a neat twist. Like maybe like Star Trek Renegades Romulans have unusually square jaws and pointy chins with a deep cleft.
That would be, yeah. Maybe it's a hybrid. Maybe there's a new alien race popping up.
Is someone doing dishes in the background?
Somebody's going to the bathroom.
Is there a PA going to the bathroom?
Airplane!
This didn't happen with Tim Russ. He didn't. So Star Trek Renegades.
Yes.
Tell me what you know about it. Tell me how your character fits into the story. Like, sketch out for me what people can expect to see when the first episode airs.
Okay, well, the story is actually... based around a crisis that takes place. So we're actually 10 years after the Voyagers returned to Delta Quadrant, and there is a crisis looming now because time and space has folded over Rule, which is where the Federation gets most of their dilithium supply, which is now being cut off. So they discover that Borada, who's the leader of a cannibalistic race, is behind it. My character and a few, I guess there's probably a team of, I believe there's like 6 of us. And we are put together as kind of a clandestine renegade crew. Some of us are rogues, some of us are outcasts, some of us are criminals, but we all have skills that are necessary in this kind of crisis. And so my particular character, Leia, she's a deadly assassin, and she compromised her position as an assassin. And so she was either was going to be terminated herself, or she could defect to Section 31, which is the highest level of an intelligence agency. So she actually then was deemed too much of a security risk, so they imprisoned her in a maximum security Starfleet facility, and now she is needed for this mission. And if the mission is successfully completed, then I believe she gets off.
Interesting. So that is a very rich character background.
I know. It's
I'm
pretty
curious.
exciting.
Yeah, I'm curious. How much of that, like, did you have any role in the development process of that background, or?
Well, yeah, they knew that I was a lethal assassin in my, before in my real life, and then
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So you brought
And then
that
I'm
to the table
actually
then. I see.
Extreme martial
Leveraging
artist.
your skills.
Yes.
I see.
Yes. But I'm very covert about it, and they thought perfect.
Obviously, I never would have guessed. That's amazing.
Now everyone knows.
This interview is going to blow your cover. Or do you have to kill me after
It's
this?
okay.
Or? Gosh. Well, So how much of what you just gave me, that description of your character, how much of that comes out in the first episode? Or was that just like a character bio that you were given?
Very little.
Okay.
Very little. So I think it's something that will be revealed over time when it goes to series, because it will go to series. And, she definitely has a rich background to pull from, because, there's an alien race who generally aren't supposed to kind of give into any kind of emotion. And the reason that she compromised her position was because she, had heart in a situation where she was supposed to assassinate somebody, and it was the person that her sister had fallen in love with. And so she had to kind of discover a way to keep them alive, which she did, and unfortunately she was caught.